Hey guys, it's finally here, the video that I promised a couple of weeks ago about doing a content audit to measure and assess the performance of your content and how you can find insights and opportunities to improve your content strategy. So before we get started, I want to clarify one thing, is that this process is broken down in 4 steps. Step 1 and step 2 explain how to collect and format the data this way using this spreadsheet template. But I didn't record those steps because I didn't want to make the video so long. So I wrote a full blog post explaining the 4 steps, including how to collect the data and the tools you need to use. So yeah, check out the blog post below. And yeah, I think we can get started. Once you have collected all your data, your spreadsheet will look like this, something similar, where you will have here all your metrics, etc., with all your content URLs. So next step, as I'm sure you have seen in the blog post, is that you need to categorize all your website URLs one by one. Let me do super quick for you, and you can see how I did categorize my website. So this is how my categories look like. Basically, when I say a category, it could be content type, like maybe you have a partner directory in your website. Maybe you have a template section or case study, etc. That will be like content type, and then you will have also content topics, like I don't know, maybe you are writing about content marketing. That will be one topic. Maybe you are also writing about SEO. You are also publishing, I don't know, about customer retention, customer support, whatever. So those will be content topics. So if you once you complete this, if you go to the third tab in the spreadsheet, which says metrics by categories, you will see something like this. Okay, you will have if you use the same template that I also shared in the blog post, you will already have all the metrics pre-populated, but you can play with the pivot table as you wish. If you want to include any other metric that you don't see here, you can do it. So yeah, feel free to play with it, and this is where the real magic happens. So before we play with this pivot table, let's get back to the master worksheet, where you have all your content pages. So basically, you have here a lot of metrics, a lot of information. You can see in the blog post that I wrote the explanation of every column that you will have in the template, especially the page score and the suggested action, because those are calculated automatically based on some custom formulas. So if you don't really understand how this works, I recommend you to go to the blog post and check it out. So yeah, let's start with the analysis process. So the first thing that I usually do is to identify low performing pages that we could remove from the website without any problem. So to achieve this, I want to see all the URLs with a page score of 30% or less. So let's get into it. Also, I'm filtering out to see only those with a delete suggested action. And the last filter that I want to apply is those pages with without any traffic. Okay, so here we are, 23 content pages that don't have any traffic. They have a super low page score. So let's copy them all and let's create another Google spreadsheet document. Okay, so in this new document, what you want to do is paste the list and the URL list that you have copied from the main content audit file. Very important here is that you first paste the values only, and then you paste the format. Okay, so we can remove this row. Okay, so right now what we want to do is add another column here called actions, and then basically what we have to do right now is go review each page one by one. You maybe you want to go to see the actual page. You will also want to review all the metrics that we have here in terms of SEO, traffic, content, etc., and the recommendations that we have here. So once basically what you have to do now is make a decision. Maybe you need to talk with other teams in your company, I don't know, but the thing is that in the column that you just added, the new column called actions, you have to outline the next steps for this page. Maybe it is redirect it to another similar page, because those pages are talking about the same thing and they are competing with each other in the SERPs, and then a redirect will be a nice move. Or they are no longer relevant, the content is super thin, and you just want to delete all the pages. So once you finished, you will have something like this. In this case, for me, it was very easy. These are pages that don't have any, that don't make any sense anymore for this website. So I'm removing them all. But yes, this is what you have to do. Review them all one by one and outline the next actions and based on what you have seen. Okay, so going back to the main content audit file, I'm going to explain you how to use this pivot table. Basically, this pivot table allows you to understand your website segmented by type of content and content topics. So you can see the high level metrics for each segment of or section of your website. So I'm going to give you and to show you a real example of how I use this to find insight. For example, this table is sorted out by interconversation because it's the key conversion for me in this case, but you can sort it out with the metric you want, so feel free to change that. Basically, the first content topic that is driving the most conversions for us is the one called IP. So basically we can see we start analysis here. Okay, so basically we are saying, what I'm saying here is that the average word count compared to other parts of the website is below the average. Also, the average position is, I mean, it's not bad considering the amount of impressions that we are getting in the SERPs, but it can be improved. Also, the conversion rate. I mean, okay, so this is the topic that drives the most conversions, but the percentage of the traffic that converts is really low. So basically I'm seeing here three main insights, which is, okay, if we improve the word count, which is tied to the average position, because if we have almost 2,000 keywords in the top 10, maybe if we update the content with more content, more keywords, targeted keywords, maybe we can improve the average position, so we increase the traffic that we are getting for those pages, and also we we want to improve the CTAs on those pages, because we have a really low conversion rate. Okay, so this is the kind of insights that you can find. You can also check out that the service pages, which is normal, but has like a almost 4% of conversion rate, but the traffic compared to other parts is not that good, and the CTR from the SERPs are one of the lowest. So maybe we can improve the titles of those pages to increase the CTR, so we are going to generate more intercom conversation, which is our ultimate goal. Okay, so next step will be to analyze further this content topic called IP. So I'm going back to the master tab, filter out to see the pages of this topic, and copy them all and paste them in the other file. Okay, so here is it. I have already pasted it before, so I could speed up the process. So as you can see here, I have already reviewed some of these pages with actual action and next step for each one of these URLs. But for example, to see what you have to do right now is to see and review the metrics for each URL. For example, this one, which is highlighted, I can see that it doesn't have any links. This page doesn't have any backlink from any external website, and also the CTR is below the average. So maybe we can improve the title or whatever. And also I can see here the top keyword and the top where is it, and this is the top keyword, which we are ranking in the first position, but and the average keyword position is in the 4th position. So maybe we can also check the word count, but I think for this page the word count is more than enough. So I will focus on maybe getting some backlinks for this page, and also improve the meta description and title to increase this CTR. So yeah, let's put the action here: update title, update meta description, and get some backlinks. Okay, so I did this real quick, but you have to take your time to review the actual page, to see and also get qualitative data from other teams if you find it necessary. But yes, the thing is that using all the data that you have here from other source, you have to outline the next action for each one of these URL, and not only for one topic, but for all type of content you have in your website, and for all content topic that you have in your website. So yeah, next step is to create a document and outline the strategy for your team. So this is the template that you can download from the blog post. You can use this document to outline your strategy. Basically, it has 2 main points. One is the analysis phase, which is more for your team, because it allows you to explain them what data did you use and the process you have followed to make the analysis. So it is like explanation for them. So yeah, you can keep it or remove it, whatever you want. The important thing here is the strategy section, which is where you outline the KPIs that you are going to track to measure your progress against your goals. Also, this is where you are going to outline your actions or insights. Well, this is the this is where you are going to say, okay, we are going to do this, and you can see here some examples. I have removed the actual examples, but it remains the same structure. So, for example, I outlined here something like create a content hub for X topic. So, what I do here is to outline the potential outcomes after we optimize that content, or after we create or launch that campaign or whatever. But yeah, the thing here is to say what you are going to do and what do you expect, what's the outcome that you expect to get out from that campaign. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you like this video and the guide. I really hope that it helps you measure how your content is performing. Please let me know, what do you think I can do to improve the process. I mean, what you have missed or whatever. Any feedback is welcome. And also please remember to follow me on Twitter, and yeah, let me know if you need any help, and I'm here. Bye.